come the Lightning coming the other way. Drew Carroll, number 4, tries to lead the rush. And they are offsides. They do officially tag up. Actually, I stand corrected by that. That was the Wildcats' first shot on goal. Eastview did have 2. I read the scoreboard wrong there a moment ago. My bad. Used to being in the Eagan Civic Arena where the home team was on the left. The Cats keep it in far side. They do ever so briefly. Actually, it does stay in on that far side. Good job on that side. That might be Willery over there. Getting Wildcats with those new 3rd jerseys this year, the gray with the blue numbers. And Eastview's going to change. Egan's going to change. Eastview tries to get the long outlet pass. This is Quaintance, 27, a long shot. That goes wide of Manzella. Quaintance ridden out on the play down near side as well. Another save for Manzella. That's 3 tonight officially. And there's Wedward, or check that, that's Meekin going in deep for the Wildcats, but it's going to be an ice. 10:16 to go. We're still scoreless.
Thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Test?
Yeah.
Test.
Again, no face-off will be to the right of Manzella. We got a few technical difficulties here we've been working out at the Apple Valley Arena, but we think everything is okay now. Again, happy to be with you. Wildcats. Oh, that was off of Manzella. Did it trickle in? Big scrum in front, and the Cats avoid danger there. That would have been baseball. I think you call that an error. Yeah, but it's just a soft shot. Manzella couldn't quite hang on. Special shout-out Thomas Manzella watching us somewhere tonight. He's normally here on this part of this crew. Be back for the Saturday game against Lakeville North, we understand. And here comes Eagan trying to get something going out the other way. Far side, this is 17, Lockenmeyer. He'll dump it in. We said Lockenmeyer right now is on a line with Henry Reif, and 5 is Aiden White. Here comes Eastview trying to get it with a little bit of speed, giving it back. Here's Johnson, backhand. Pad save that time, Manzella. Here come the Wildcats trying to go the other way. They're going to make a change. They're going to change up a couple behind the play. Puck didn't really go that deep. Eastview does stay on side, however. And the Lightning do keep that top line out there with Ernest Johnson, Quaintance. Backhanded out this time by the Wildcats. Referees are signaling icing, and there is our whistle as Delmonico gave chase for the Wildcats.
Yeah, question is, can you hear me?
Shot 7-1 right now in favor of the Lightning. But we do have no score in this one. That's just the most important thing. 9:21 to go here in the opening period. Thursday night hockey here in Apple Valley, Minnesota. Game time temperature about 33 degrees outside, we've been told. Although there is a biting wind. But unlike Eastview football games, there is no chance of lightning tonight. 8 minutes gone by in a scoreless opening period. You can see if they can get something going here. This is Wedward. He'll dump it down deep. He's going in with Delmonico and Cardenas. And face-off will be in the Eastview zone to the left of netminder Ben Wiestrand. Cat's going to make a change. Eastview's going to change up a number of players as well. Mentioned the Cats 2-4 coming into play tonight in the South Suburban Conference. Scored a grand total of 6 goals in those 4 losses. 2 wins was a 6-0 win in this building over Apple Valley, and they beat Shakopee 2-1 as well. Myers lays a hit. Myers gets hit right below us at center. Weaver's going to watch that one go by. And actually, it's going to go back to far side. Wildcats cannot keep it in. Eastview's coming out with a 3-on-2, and they'll dump it in. Manzella watches that one go wide right to his right, wide left from the shooter standpoint. Schoonover had the dump in for the Eastview Lightning. And here come the Wildcats once again. A long shot, and that's going to go up into the netting. Face off in the Lightning zone.
You're recording though, so you're good, Mike. We just can't. We don't have any volume.
Okay. Just past the halfway point opening period. 8:12 to go. 17-minute periods here in high school hockey. Quick whistle. They didn't like where somebody lined up on that one. which I think the Eastview player along the boards might have made a move, so they'll change them up. We'll drop it again. Cats look to control the puck, and instead it will be Eastview. Kept in nicely that time by the Eagan D, albeit momentarily. And we'll try that once again because that's an icing on the Lightning. That took all of 9 seconds.
Hello.
For those of you that are Eastview fans watching this one, your next game, home this Saturday against Rosemount. That's a 2 o'clock start. Here's Johnson sending it in for Eastview. Ernest-C, he was going out there. That's Quintans. I wouldn't be shocked. Try to keep an eye on this one tonight if Dre Bradley pretty much double shifts that line. So they've got 21 of the 32 goals this year for the Lightning, and we'll have an icing on Eagan as it was dumped all the way down off the stick of, I believe it was Henry Reif, number 13 for the Wildcats. Reif, one of the many seniors on this Eagan Wildcats squad. Of course, Wildcats still led by Coach Mike Taylor, 18th season at the helm. Long shot and just wide. Zella nearly got that one with a glove, but it did go wide. Here comes Eastview. Centered in front, intercepted by the Wildcats. This is Willery leading the rush for Eagan. He'll just dump it down. Giving chase, Cardenas, Wedward, Delmonico. Referee jumps out of the way. Nice athleticism by the ref. Willery, he'll dump it back in. Hey, let's try that once again. Eastview tries to control behind their own net. Going to send it down far side. Didn't quite make it out to the bench, but it's dumped back in. Down to the corner. Eastview's going to have to come around near side this time. Good forecheck by the Wildcats. That third line's playing really well right now with the Wedward, Delmonico, Cardenas. Good up and down flow in this one. With 6:49 to go in a scoreless opening period here on the Wildcat Hockey YouTube channel. Kind of a dangerous pass up ahead by the Lightning, but it was Drew Carroll that actually poked at the puck. Myers is in there battling for Eagan, number 7. He's out there with his line mates Asta and 24, Nick Cron. Tried to get it ahead to Asta, intercepted, however, by Espendabanek. He'll wind, shoot, go wide. And Cats are just going to poke that one out of harm's way. Myers. Eastfield just dump it back in. Both these teams so far pretty content just to dump and chase. Neither team really had much of an opportunity to set things up so far. Here's Gibson, Cole Gibson, the senior for the Wildcats. Tries to get it in front, and no connection that time. Gibby's going to give chase behind the nice play there by Cole. He tries to knock his man off the puck behind the net, force Eastview to regroup briefly. But here come the Lightning. Intercepted in front. Opportunity. Guess who? Myers shot. We got the save on that one. Great opportunity for Johnny. Kept in that time by Meekan. Cats with a man out front. Good defense there that time by the Lightning. That one nearly went in far side. One of the few times either team has really had sustained pressure in the other zone. I believe it's the second time for Eagan tonight. Eastview really hasn't set much up. And they will just send that one all the way down. Will it be on net? No, so we shall have an icing. 5:18 to go, scoreless first. Wildcats have had the last 4 shots. They still trail 7-5 in that category. But most importantly, it's scoreless under home, and it's scoreless under guest. Wedward on the draw for the Wildcats. Can they keep it in? Nice job, Willer. He'll shoot that one through. That one nearly got tipped on the way. I think Weaver still made the save on that. Cats way out far side. And they keep it in. They do. Nice job by the Wildcats far side. Delmonico. Big hit down there in the corner in front of that Eastview student section. Nice turnout by them tonight in the Apple Valley Arena. So used to saying the Civic Arena, the home ice for the Eagan Wildcats. This is going to be poked out as Eastview's going to make a change. Willard does get across the red line, dumps it in, so we have no ice. Eastview trying to come and bring it out there. That's Kemper, 25. High off the glass, Willery with a hand on it. Knocks it down, we play on. Had to wait for a linemate or a teammate to get on side. It was Gibson that was deep in the zone that had to hurry out. And Cats will try things up once again. 2 men right in the same spot there for the Wildcats. That was Myers and Asta. And Asta's going to give chase on that far side. And he actually will get the puck before he dumps it back in. But it goes right to a Lightning player, and Eastview is going to bring this one out with 4 minutes to go in the first. Opportunity there for the Lightning. Good job on the back check by the Eagan Wildcats. That was Meekin, number 12. No penalties yet in this one. Very clean game thus far. Opportunity went off the stick of number 6, Ernest, for the Lightning. And Cats are going to make a 4-player change as Wedward went in alone. Lockenmeyer gives chase for the Wildcats. He'll retreat back out to neutral. Rifle going deep. He's trying to get that long outlet pass to Ernest. Connected, but there was a Wildcat right there. It might have been Byrne. This is Byrne for sure. That's tipped off the stick of Lockenmeyer into the Eastview zone, where it's gathered up by Ben Malloy, the senior defenseman for the Lightning. Quick shot, and there's a save by Ben Wiestrand. Got to like what we're seeing from the Eagan Wildcats. They have definitely picked things up here tonight. Kind of a slow start for Coach Taylor's squad. Has a little kickstart my heart blasting through the speakers. And here comes Eastview trying to get something coming out. And going in deep this time, Caden Berg. First time we've called his name tonight for the Lightning. He's going to get it back behind the net, watched by, I believe that's Meekin. Center it in front. This should be Meekin, I believe, coming away with the puck. High off the glass. Almost a souvenir. But we will have an icing instead. A few fans up here getting their hands ready for the big catch. Didn't happen. We got 2:51 to go in a rapid first period. Carroll on the draw for Eastview. Can't tell who that is for the Wildcats. It was Wedward. Wedward's so easy to know. He's got the hair sticking out the back of his helmet. Got some good flow on that young man. Almost off the roof. Didn't quite get there. And there goes Wedward hustling in. Cardenas went down the middle. Had 3 Delmonico on the trailer. Back at neutral. A little 2-on-2 scrum right in front of the scorer's table. A little hard hit over there. There's a trip. Do we have our first penalty game? We do not. Then we shall play on as the Wildcat player went down. I think it was Cron that went down. And opportunity. That goes too far. Should be an ice. Nope, they're waving that one off. Byrne retreats for the Wildcats. Number 4 was watched by Drew Carroll. Number 4 for the Lightning. That one's tipped by the Wildcats at the blue line by Delmonico. Keep the game going. Inside 2 minutes to go. Scoreless first period here on the Wildcat Hockey YouTube channel. Hopefully you're enjoying this game wherever you're at and whenever you're watching. Dwayne Tons dumps it in for the Eastview Lightning. Opportunity in front, and nice play there by Manzella. Big stop there by the senior netminder. Manzella comes into this game with a 174 goals against average and 919 save percentage. Also put up a couple of goose eggs this year for the Wildcats. Pretty much the man they're going to ride all season long. Here's Asta. He'll stop, retreat back to the Eagan side of the red, up to Asta. Too far for him. Backhanded in that time by Myers. Myers was kind of adjusting his stick and saw the puck come to him, and backhanded deep into the corner. This is far side. They'll dump it out. Will it be on net? If not, it's an ice. It's an ice. 1:04 to go. Shots 9-8 in favor of the Lightning. For the Wildcats this year, they've been strong starters. They've outscored their opponents 13-7 in the opening period. But even bigger gap in the second, where it's a 17-6 margin in favor of the Wildcats. Minute to go here in the opening period. Eastview, on the other hand, they've been outscored 7-6 in the first, 16-14 in the second. Both teams looking to get a little momentum here going into the locker room. Cats are going to dump that one down with Byrne. Weward played that behind his net. Nearly lost it on the aggressive forecheck by the Wildcats. Byrne drifts back to the point. Opportunity in front for the Wildcats. Backhand. Scramble. That goes just wide of the cage. Cats keep that one in. Long shot from way out. That never got through. Opportunity there for Eagan, and they're going to get a face-off back in the Eastview zone. I tell if that was White. I think that might have had the good shot. Opportunity for the Eagan Wildcats. It was a left-handed shot. .5 before intermission. Oh, that Myers is going to shoot that one. So they're going to go from way out, and that goes off the blocker up into the netting. Big blast out there by number 12, Max Meekin. Johnny Myers got that puck top of the left circle, had some room. I thought for sure he was going to fire on that one. Gibson on the draw for the Wildcats. Myers up near the slot. Austin was on the far side. 15 to go in this period, all the way down. Eastview tried to send a man free. Cats, can they get something going on here in the final 6 seconds? Does not appear that they will. Eastview is just going to skate with the puck behind the net. And there is our buzzer. 17 minutes of very quick hockey. And after one, it's the Wildcats 0, the Lightning 0. We'll take a break. You're watching the Wildcat Hockey on the YouTube channel.
No, we just let her run. The issue is we can't hear each other. So if we want to just stop simulcast, and then let you, well, we're going to be screwed. We'll be live. The antenna's working fine. So if we just unplug the simulcast and then mess around with the volume so that people online don't have to listen to it.
Yeah, just to people online, it's done.
18th, Saturday, 18th.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Varsity game on that day will be at 3 o'clock. Junior varsity game time still to be.
We'll do some troubleshooting here, Mike. What you got to do?
Hello.
Test, test, test.
I adjusted all those and nothing happened.
Test,
Yeah, well,
test,
now you got
test.
it there at least.
Test, test, test.
Hello.
Test. Test, test. Test, test, test. I'm gonna unplug power. Test, 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 test.
I mean, I heard feedback there.
Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Test.
Hello.
Test.
I mean, like, hello, 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 hello,
Test.
hello,
Test, test, test. Test.
hello, 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 Hello.
There we go. Test. Test.
Yeah, that seems to be working fine.
Excellent.
Mike, you hear me?
I can hear you.
Excellent. Well, little explanation here. Thomas Manzella is not here tonight to hook up and run electronics, so you got stuck with Kerry Rader. Good news is we have a professional play-by-play announcer, Mike Cook, our guest play-by-play tonight. So Kerry, me, will be doing color commentary. Welcome to the second period of the Eastview versus Eagan game. Like I said, the good news is hopefully you got to at least see the first period and maybe hear a little bit of Mike. But
I'll tell you what, let's do a quick recap of the first period. Scoring, none. Penalties, none. Shots on goal, Wildcats 10, Eastview 9. A lot up and down flow. Period took actually, a 17-minute period took, about 22 minutes of real time. So you didn't miss anything.
Quite a few icing
Yes.
opportunities there.
Bottom line is we're back at it. We're going to the second period. It's scoreless. We said Eagan comes into this game 9-4 overall. They're 2-4 in conference play. Eastview Lightning 6-5-1. They are 1-3-1 in conference play. Cats are 7th in the league standings. Eastview is 8th. Eastview's got that top line that's been out there seemingly every other shift so far, and that's Josh Ernest 6, Colin Johnson 7, Ryan Quaintance 27. Cats are pretty much rolling three lines all night so far.
One jersey number that you're not going to see tonight and most likely for the rest of the season is Eagan Wildcats senior number 6, Luke Anderson. Unfortunately, he was concussed at the Rosemount game on Saturday. He is here at the game in street clothes supporting his team. But Anthony Cardenas, at least in the first period, number 26, was taking Luke's place at center ice.
And I'll tell you, look at that line. It's now Cardenas, Wedward is in the center, and Connor Delmonico out there as well. I thought those guys had a really good period for this Eagan squad.
From what I saw when I wasn't troubleshooting the system, they looked like they were holding their own.
Yep. So, yeah, good first period I thought for all three lines for the Wildcats. Wildcats' next home game is Saturday. This coming Saturday, 2 days from now, scheduled for a 7 o'clock start against Lakeville North. Eastview, they're home also on Saturday for those of you rooting for the Lightning that are checking in with us tonight. A, thanks for being here. And B, your team is home against Rosemount, 2 o'clock on Saturday here at the Apple Valley Arena.
And just a little love for the JV team. JV team will be playing 5 o'clock this Saturday, so 2 hours ahead of the varsity game. And also, too, the JV Eagan team tonight beat Eastview 3-1.
Yep. Got a goal there about midway through the third, went off of a defenseman's skate, which a story like that I'm sure will be a slap shot from the point in time. We'll develop into that, and then they got another late one on an empty netter to win that one 3-1. And good job there by the JV squad. It's kind of been a rough year for those guys, but walking out of here with a W tonight. Wildcats right to left, wearing the grays, the third unis. Eastview were the home whites. And this will be the Wildcats' top line bringing it out. Here's Johnny Myers with a puck. He had a great scoring opportunity back in that opening period. He's out there with Cole Gibson, number 9. Tony Asta is number 11. Gibby had a pretty good first period, too. He was moving the puck well. Thought he made some nice hits. And we are a minute gone by. Period number 2. And here come the Lightning. This is on the far side, number 3, who's going to quickly go to the bench. That was Caden Espinda-Bannock. I'm going to get that right eventually. He's one of the captains on that Eastview squad. And we've got an icing. So the face-off back in the Wildcat zone to be the left of number 30, Derek Manzella. Derek had a couple of nice saves in that opening period as well for the Wildcats. There was one rather easy one that went off his glove that led to a scramble. Puck never crossed the line. Little puck luck that time for the Wildcats. We try to bring things out, but Eastview's going to keep that, actually bring it back into the Wildcats' own line. Shot in, a goal by Eastview. That was a snipe. I believe, was that Reller?
Number 6.
No, number 6, check that. That was Josh Ernest. I'd say he got all that one.
Yeah, top shelf.
1:16 time of that one.
We will see how the second line responds after that goal.
And I think if I look at the Eastview stats real quick, but earnestly, that's his team-leading 12th goal of the year. Quintan's has 7, and Colin Johnson has 4. So that trio has now scored 23 of the 33 goals for Eastview. Wildcats leading scorer coming into this one as we go to the other stat page. I believe it'll be Johnny Myers up top for the Wildcats. Johnny on the season, 8 goals, 10 assists. Henry Reif is 5 and 10 for 15 points. Max Meekin's got 13 points. Asta 12. Cole Gibson 10. So very balanced scoring for the Wildcats this season.
The assist on that Eastview goal was number 25, Jack Kemper from from Kemper to Ernestine to score. So just for everyone who's out there listening,
got to have those helpers on your squad. All the way down, they're going to wave off the icing. Wildcats down by a 1-0 count here early second period. They're going to see if they can get something going. They cannot, because here comes Eastview the other way. There's that top line out there once again for the Lightning. Actually, maybe they never left after the goal. Did not notice actually who was out there right on the faceoff. Battle far side. Wildcats are going to get something going. See if Eastview's got a little extra jump in their step after netting that one. And it goes high up in the air. I don't think Manzella saw it after he blocked it.
Yeah, with his helmet.
Oh, big hit there. And it's going to go deep into the Eastview zone, not far enough for an ice. Wedward on the forecheck kind of takes his man out. That was 15, Will Leach on the receiving end of that hit. A couple of big boys battling, and there's Cardenas coming up in front. Oh, Wedward! Oh, just missed. Nice setup there by Cardenas, the junior, to Wedward, the sophomore.
Yeah, beautiful centering pass by Anthony there.
Eastview's going to dump that one in deep. Burn for the Wildcats. He'll leave it. Big hit down there on the far boards, and Eastview's got to get out. They'll send it in where they all tag up. They successfully do. They're going to make a change of one player on that far side as Griffiths went off for the Lightning. And here come the Wildcats. That third line is still out there. We'll see if they decide to make a change. They do. Actually, they're going to change up. Well, Willard went off too, one of the defensemen. But Eastview brought that one out so fast, the other two on that line couldn't get off. Remember, second period, it is that long change opportunity. Oh, had a good job by Johnny Myers, though. He saw his man out the corner of his eye.
Playing a little keep away there.
Yep.
Just to buy some time for the change.
Yep, absolutely. And he'll send it far side. Nobody there wearing gray, however. Send it deep down into the zone, and it's going to come right back out to neutral. Popping back in the blue. Eastview is going to come out with it. And a long shot. That goes off the right pad of Manzella. Easy save there off Chesick with a shot for Eastview, if you'd call it a shot. Cron takes his man out in the corner, right down there in front of that Eastview student section. Student section has been pretty quiet tonight. And that's going to go all the way down. Official's arm is in the air. There's our whistle. 13:05 to go in the second. 1-0 Lightning.
Yeah, the crowd energy is not quite what it was as of Saturday night at the Rosemount Civic Arena. That crowd was hopping and chopping and chirping.
I'm going to give the Eagan fans credit. Boy, they filled up the visitor side there as well. A lot of people making that trek down Highway 3. And Rosemount, they had a lot of boisterous fans there wearing the blue and yellow as well. Remember, Cats, they're home on Saturday against Lakeville North. Love to see the Civic Arena filled with blue and silver and green on that one. And we've got our first penalty of the game upcoming.
It's on Lackenmeyer, 17. Probably be a check in the back or a cross check there.
And now we'll get the whistle. Time of the infraction is going to be 4:18.
Roughing.
And the proverbial "you can't do that" chant from the student section at Eastview.
Well, you can, but it just costs you a penalty.
Yeah, just don't get caught. All right, so first power play of the night for either squad. It's going to go to the Lightning. Eagan this year on the penalty kill. Not a bad number, 85.7% on the PK for the Wildcats.
A minor penalty to Eagan's number 17, Alex Lachenmeyer. 2 minutes for roughing.
There you go, roughing the official call.
At 4:18 up the period.
Eastview 11.8% success on the power play this year.
A looks like Gibson lost his stick over there on the far side.
Yep. Out in front. Oh, big save. Manzella read that well. He's just staying in there. Manzella couldn't quite grapple that one. Boy, Gibby needs to get in there with that stick big time. And Manzella hangs on. A little extra pushing and shoving. And
minute 25 left in the Lachenmeyer penalty.
I think one of the Eastview kids maybe insulted the Trail Stop or Wildcats or any number of the Eagan hockey sponsors this year.
Eagan did put a line change out there, so their second penalty kill line is out there currently.
Surprisingly enough, Eastview's got 2/3 of their top line out there, and here come the Wildcats 2-on-2. Rife is he going to get a pass? He's not. He's going to be this time Meekin. He'll shoot. That never got through. Blocked in front by Eastview, and the Lightning are actually able to regroup, dump that one back down.
Minute left to go on the power play to Lachenmeyer.
Watching Quaintance, 27 for Eastview. He's kind of just hanging out here in neutral. And he's going to get the puck opportunity. Manzella with the initial save. And the Cats able to clear that one out of harm's way. Eastview set that one up nicely, but read very well by Manzella.
That was a nice push of the hand by Henry Rife to get that puck out of the zone.
You can do that.
As long as it doesn't contact another Wildcat player.
Right. And couldn't quite connect with Asta. They will not be an Asta because the Cats are still shorthanded. 23 to go in the man advantage for the Lightning. 11 minutes to go in the second. 1-0 Eastview. Here's Johnny Myers. Nice move there by Myers. Goes to the backhand. Forehand. No, couldn't quite get a big save there by Wiestrand for Eastview, but Gibby in front for the Wildcats. Couldn't get anything going. Here comes Eastview trying to go. Big hit at center. Ben Willery. What a pop. Colin Johnson on the receiving end of that hit from Willery. Here's Byrne for the Wildcats. Cats back at full strength. Opportunity. Here's Mika, and he gets taken down in the zone. Checked there by Will Leach. And Meekin comes in and hits one of the guys for Eastview. And here comes the Lightning the other way. That is Leach leading the way, number 15. High off the boards, off the glass, back out the neutral. Cats 3-on-1 potential. Getting across. Johnny Myers back across. Oh!
Henry Rife!
That was pretty.
That was nice. Talk about some exciting hockey there. It's going to be an assist to Johnny Myers and a goal to Henry Rife, tying up the game.
Time of that one, 6:48. That one might make the old highlight reel at the end of the year.
Well, for sure that someone will see it tomorrow.
That's right. I think Coach Taylor might be showing the guys some of this video going, hey, see that play?
Let's do that again.
Exactly. So the Cats even it up. And then that's going to be off.
That was a close call. That puck went right through the crease.
And they're going to call a hook, I believe, on the Wildcats. Yep. And indeed, Cats are going to go a man down with a hook.
That's
Meekin. He was just in there.
No, that was Lachenmeyer.
Okay,
17.
you're right.
Yeah, 7. Lachenmeyer went in for roughing. Meekin's going in for hooking.
Wrote down the wrong number on my score sheet. My apologies, fans. All the Meekin fan club, I apologize. So Eastview 0 for 1 on the power play. Another crack here as we just inside 10 minutes to go in the period.
Oh, Johnny
Here's
Myers.
an opportunity with Myers with a shorty. Can he do it? Myers cuts to the middle. Deke around. Couldn't quite get it. I think he tried to find Gibby coming in too. Cats are going to tag up. They do. Opportunity that time. Great opportunity for Myers. And credit Cole Gibson on that one too. He came right down the slot looking for an opportunity.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pick by Myers at the blue line.
And we've got a whistle, and the net is off. Okay. For those of you who don't know, Johnny Myers, he's going to Colorado College next year. D1 recruit. Plays like that are why?
And, well, the goal play as well.
That too.
Tremendous assist.
Look at a guy like Johnny Myers, and that kid has just one gear, and it's 100 miles an hour kind of thing.
Full speed.
Absolutely. And on goal. We'll count that as a shot. Might be the easiest save of the night, though, for Weestrand.
Minute and 15 left to go on the Meakin hooking power play.
A good job by the Cats, just dumping that one back out, forcing the Lightning to regroup with a minute to go in the extra man. 9 minutes to go in the period. Approaching the halfway point of this hockey game. It's Eastview 1, Eagan 1. And here comes number 16, Sam Grubner for Eastview. He'll lose the puck. Cats going to bring the other way. Can they get a 2-on-1 if they hurry?
Aiden Byrne, shot.
Shot, big save, Weestrand.
45 seconds left to go on the power play to Meakin. He's missing all the action.
That's right. Very nice kill you could say for the Wildcats this time. A couple of great scoring opportunities coming off of it. Face off to the left of Weestrand. You know, I got to love an arena that plays that song from Slapshot.
Yeah.
Was it back where you, whatever the name of the song is, but whoa, look out. Dylan Aboud trips over the blue line, nearly takes out a Wildcat. Woodward, I believe, or far side.
That song might have been Captain and Tennille.
Yeah, back where we started from. Yeah, okay. It's going to be in my head now.
I've only heard about that song in band.
Come on, you had the LP, didn't you? Thomas Manzella did.
The 78.
Oh, God. All right, power play is over for the Eastview Lightning. Meakin, he'll go to the bench. Long shot.
Burn at the point.
Oh, that was a great opportunity. We started a nice dive back to get. I think he got the stick on that one.
Myers tried to backhand it in. Centering.
Another opportunity. Here's can Byrne pinch in. No, he won't. Kept in that time by Cron, far side.
Blocker save after the pad save there.
Yep. Yeah, puck popped up. Otherwise, right on the doorstep, I believe, was Asta. 22-17 shots on goal in favor of the Eastview Lightning. That would be 12-8 this period for the Lightning. And that's going to go wide of Manzella. Willery, he shadowed into the boards. Actually getting the worst of that was Jordan Larkey. Kind of took himself out on that play.
Again, you know, it's the little things that Johnny Myers does. Right there, he just kind of chipped it in with his skate so that it wouldn't have icing. He bought his players some time to get back into position.
Reller taken out there on a big hit by a Wildcat. And all the way down, official's arm is in the air. Should be an icing. There it is. 6:54 to go. 1-1 in the second. Face-off will be to the right of Derek Manzella. 21 saves so far tonight. Reller on the draw for Eastview. Trying to see on the far side for the Wildcats. It might have been Rife. Cats got to get this one out of their own zone. Yeah, they'll try to regroup this one behind the net. Right side doesn't work. Let's try left. Lockenmeyer, can he poke it out? No. Kept in far side. Yes, by Eastview. Try to get it down low. Eastview shot. It never got off. It was Chesick that never got good wood on that one. And here come the Wildcats. There's White leading the rush. Shot on. And held on to that time by Weestrand. That's his 17th save of the hockey game. Here with 6:20 to go in the second. Coach Taylor said before the game he expected a tight contest. He's got that right so far.
Yeah, it seems like this period, the play and the flow has been much better. It seemed a little choppy in the first, but obviously kids are settling into their skates.
Quick shot, Wedward, big save there, Weestrand. Eastview looking to go, trying to split the D. Here's opportunity, and Quainton.
On the shot.
Yep. He was watched by Wedward. Eastview, that top line out there once again. Quainton's backhand in front. That was intercepted nicely by the Wildcat D. That was Cron that time that came across to get that one out of harm's way. Eastview cannot keep it in right in front of their bench. Puck does squirt back into the zone. I think, no, they are going to say that puck never got out. I thought it did. Doesn't matter because It's out now. Cardenas tries to get it ahead to Cron. That's going to go off the stick of Delmonico, and that's deep into the zone. That will be an ice for sure. And we'll go see Mr. Manzella at the south end of this arena.
That's not Thomas in that, says Derek, just so that anyone listening isn't confused.
Or Jared.
Yeah, or Jeremy, or Ryan. It's Derek.
I mean, how many years in a row can you just say Manzella and you know it's a Wildcat goaltender?
3 or 4 decades. we were actually talking about that the other night, Thomas and I. So.
And it went, how long was it?
About 10 years.
Okay,
So
I was going to say, probably something like that. Here's Reif, backhands it across. Nobody there wearing gray. I think Gibson was his intended target. And Eastview's going to turn and go out of the left corner. He'll find a man trying to come up through the middle. Puck intercepted, however, by the Wildcats, but Eastview does control back into the Wildcats zone. That's Aboud, number 5. Dylan Aboud, a senior forward. A one-on-one battle briefly behind the net. Really, we haven't had too many tie-ups tonight. And here comes an opportunity for the Cats. Henry Reif tries to get it ahead to Meekin. Defenseman got in the way, though. That was Carroll got his stick out there. Battle behind the net. Puck does squirt into the near side corner. Myers kind of looks over his shoulder. What's he going to do with it? He'll leave it as Gibson's going to go in deep for the Wildcats. A spin to Bannock back there for Eastview. Myers just kind of floating out in that right circle. Hoping that puck will come out to him. It's kind of shadowed there by a couple of Eastview players. Cats do make one change. Kronhopp's back on the ice at the left point. He's currently out there with Byrne. And Cats are going to change up a couple of more with this opportunity. Going to have more opportunity here because we've got an icing on Eastview with 4:03 to go in the second.
I was just going to comment on your Coach Taylor earlier comment. I get why, it's going to be a battle. Eastview has 12 varsity senior players on the team. I think Eagan's at 11, so it's a lot of upperclassmen playing hockey out there on the ice.
Wiestrand steers that aside. He's one of those seniors on the Eastview squad. Actually, both these netminders are seniors. Both were number 30. Both have allowed 1 goal tonight. Dumped into the Eastview zone. Opportunity there was Asta. I like how he got down with his stick like that. He was looking to intercept that pass. Opportunity for the Cats. Go to the backhand. Oh, that was deflected in front. High up into the netting. Face-offs will be in the Lightning zone. Couldn't quite tell who that was. It cut to the middle, though.
That was Asta, and he did a backhand, and that puck was deflected off of Wiestrand. Wiestrand's chest protector up and high into the netting.
Asta is one of those kids. He's just a hard worker. You think back a year ago, here's a kid that maybe kind of a fourth liner, kind of got a lot of JV time. And now here we are, this year.
Tremendous year.
Absolutely. Just a huge jump for the senior. And Doug Watson, one of the assistant coaches, was telling me that before the game, how impressed they've been with him this year.
Nice save by Manzella. Yeah, Tony plays with a lot of heart. You can see it out there, too, every time he's on a shift.
And I like, he's not the biggest kid, really worked his way up through the system, and has gotten an opportunity and went with it.
He is fast. That's one great characteristic he has. He's super fast. He's got great vision on the ice.
And I'll tell you, when you got him out there with on a line with Myers and Gibby, you better have some speed just to keep up with those guys. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the second. Each team with a goal this period. Reif scored for the Wildcats at 6:48 after Eastview scored just 1:16 in off the stick of Ernest. Speaking of Ernest, he has the puck into the Wildcat zone with 2:43 to go. And again, another rapidly moving period. Johnny Myers eludes his man behind the net out in front. Opportunity. Oh, we were just kind of hit him there. Gibby with a tip. That was just pure luck by that goal on the goaltender there. Right place, right time.
Looks like and it looks like Coach Taylor switched up the lines a little bit. Right now you've got 7 Myers, 9 Gibson, 13 Reif out there for forwards.
Let's see if that stays.
And now Tony's back out there, number 11.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly scored
on his own man.
from the backside, yeah.
Yeah, I know Eagan had some different line combinations earlier in the year, but it seems like they kind of had things figured out here a little bit. And then you mentioned that Luke Anderson now out for the year with a concussion, so it gives a guy like Cardenas an opportunity to step up, and also that's going to change things up the chain. Burns going to dump that one in. Two cats in one place out at center, but no harm was done. Kept in that time by Byrne. He'll just backhand it deep. Let's see if the Cats can get something there. They are not. It does not appear, and actually they will keep it in. Good play by the Wildcats. Kept the puck deep in the Eastview zone. Opportunity in front.
Pad save.
Oh, puck was loose. Couple opportunities there. I think it was Cron that came in last. Overskated it just a little bit. Would have been a heck of a shot to get that one off. Backhanded through. Nothing there that time. Eastview tries to clear it out. Kept in that time far side. And Edward with the Weestrand, I should say, with the glove save. Very shortstop like there with a bad hop. Good pressure, though, by the Wildcats. And a very nice job of that defensive pairing of Byrne and Cron keeping that puck in.
Yeah, it definitely. And it looks like they maybe jostled the line to put Asta on the second line just to give them a little bit of energy, and obviously paid off because they held the puck in the zone for at least 45 seconds or got a few shots off.
Yeah, because you mentioned I do see Reif out there right now with Gibson and Myers. And they are going to stay in icing. Another puck off the glass going all the way down. Cats now have a 24-23 shot advantage. I believe that's 7 straight shots by the Wildcats.
I do believe you're correct, Mike.
1:08 to go. Eastview's got that top trio out. It's a backhand in front. Good job read there by Manzella. Needs some defensive help. Well, there's a shot coming through traffic. That never got there. Meekin taking the puck on the side for that one. Throwing his body in front of that one. Shot's going to go into the corner. Cats do not make any changes. They keep the 5 out. Eastview, I'm watching number 6 over there, the goal scorer, Ernest.
Oh, Myers nearly gets that puck.
Yeah, I was watching Ernest. He kind of comes out every time that puck starts to squirt out. There is an opportunity there.
And Manzella with another phenomenal save.
Yep. Got too many men.
Too many men. And
nope, they're not going to get them. Eastview students.
It's an offside right now.
Yeah. Yep. Got to tag. There we go. Eastview students section did not like that hit a few moments ago down on that end.
And what was interesting, the extra man on the ice actually connected with the puck. So I'm kind of surprised that they didn't call the too many man.
Absolutely. Yeah, puck's going to come out to blue line. Burton and just dump that one in. Another evenly played period. Shots on goal that period. Eastview had 16. Wildcats had 14.
Yeah, it was a fast-paced period. Thankful we were online and everything was functioning.
Exactly. Here's all you got to know. We are about an hour of real time into this game, and we're through 2 periods. That's all you got to know for how fast this one's going. So we're going to take a break. It's 1-1. Hang with us. 3rd period action coming up shortly here on the Wildcat Hockey YouTube channel.
And ESPN Ocho. All right, we are back for the third period. This is Kerry Rader and Mike Cook. I apologize. I'm running the camera tonight and doing color commentary. Really appreciate Mike's input on the play-by-play for the game.
Yeah, he's no Thomas Manzella, and you're welcome for that.
I am no Thomas Manzella.
But bottom line is right now we've got ourselves a 1-1 hockey game as we go to the third period. Eastview 25 shots, the Wildcats 24. And we were just talking between periods. Boy, this has been up and down all night. It might be a fluke that wins it. We shall see. Eagan wearing the new gray unis this year. He's for the home white. Their student section making some noise down here at the south end of the Apple Valley Sports Arena. So we've got Eagan High School against Eastview High School at Apple Valley High School.
It works.
It does.
And not necessarily a sparse crowd tonight, but
No, not bad for a Thursday night.
yeah.
As we said, it's not like it's bad outside. It's probably, about 32, 33 degrees at puck drop. Roads were nice. All right. And we were just commenting, too, we had Captain and Tennille music back in the last period. Then we had a little AC/DC, a little Neil Diamond mixed in. So a little bit of something for everybody.
And now we have a little stranglehold.
Yeah, good point.
Ted Nugent.
The Motor City Madman. How's that guy still alive, by the way?
He's not that old.
I know, but think about it. When he's, oh, my gosh.
But he's lived several lives.
Oh,
he's
my
like
gosh.
a cat.
Back in the day, yeah. Anyway, enough about the Nuge. Let's go back to hockey. Wildcats moving left to right. We're in the third grays. And, that hit a little iron there. Cats nearly getting one in the opening seconds. Here's Myers off his stick. He'll turn a quick shoot. That hit number 7 for Eastview on the way through. As I got a roster here somewhere. But yeah, Myers with that great opportunity to start things off for the Wildcats.
Yeah, 7 is Colin Johnson for Eastview.
Again, Johnson part of that top line as well for the Lightning. As we said, we're going to see them out there a lot this period, I would imagine. Here's Meekin for the Wildcats with the puck. Right there, we've got Asta out on this line. Let's see who he's out there with this time. Yeah, he's out there with Aiden White.
And Alex Lachenmeyer, number 17.
Yep. Yeah, I was trying to see on that far side who that was. So looks like we'll see if that's a switch that stays throughout this period with Henry Reif moving up to that top line for the Wildcats alongside Myers and Gibson. And Byrne, that goes off of him, popped up. And big hit there on White. Eastview going to nice sliding stop, though, getting back into the play. I think was that Gibby?
That was Byrne.
Byrne, you're right. Kept in by the Lightning at the left point. That's Espine DeBanic, number 3. Senior defenseman, one of the captains. Refs just letting these guys play tonight. They're not blowing a whistle on this one. And I like it. Cats couldn't quite get that one out. Eastview does keep it in. Goes behind Manzella. Eagan tries to poke it down into the near side corner. Can they get it out? Good moving up that time. Abood, number 5 for Eastview. Not letting the Cats get control along the near side boards. And the Cats are going to try to go the other way. Crono backhand it out, and that one does finally clear the zone. Mike Taylor calling for a 4-player switch for the road team. Eastview changed up by 2 or 3, looked like on the far side as well. That puck was tipped on the way in. We will play an opportunity and a goal!
Top shelf by number 7, Colin Johnson.
Some of the Eagan fans wondering why there was no icing on that play, and they said it was tipped on the way in to the zone. But yeah, nice drop pass by the Lightning, and as you said, Johnson, top corner.
Yeah, Coach Taylor's trying to get some clarification from the officials on that icing wave call.
Well, assuming it stands, that'll be the 5th goal of the year for Colin Johnson. Yeah, Coach Taylor's going to get an explanation. He's not going to like it. So 2:09 here into the third. It's 2-1 the Lightning. Gabe Trishler got the second assist. Quaintance, I believe, got the first.
Correct. Yep. 27. Quaintance got the first assist.
I heard the 7, but I'm like, 7's the goal scorer.
Yeah.
So, again, that top line doing the damage tonight thus far on the score sheet for the Lightning. We'll see if the Cats, how they choose to rally down by a 2-1 count to their District 196 neighbors. 3 minutes gone by in this one. Here's a long opportunity.
To Rife.
Center. Cross opportunity. There they go. They do answer.
To Johnny Myers.
Wow. And Johnny Myers skates right over to the student section.
Let's take it easy on our own players. Lord knows we don't need another concussion.
No. But boy, what a play by
that was fun.
Rife and Myers.
Tonight they've connected twice now.
I was just going to say that's just the opposite of what happened in that last period when they had a phenomenal play.
They're speaking the same language.
That goal comes 56 seconds after Eastview took that 2-1 lead. So, yeah, you could say that's a nice way to respond for the Eagan Wildcats.
Yeah, Rife got open on the blue line from a long pass and took it down near side boards, and beautiful cross pass over to Myers and dumped her right in, top shelf.
No second assist on that play. So 2-2 our score in the third period. Too far for Asta. It's going to be on goal, so that will wave things off, and Cats are going to take advantage of that with a face-off in the Eastview zone. 13:21 to go in the third.
Yeah, Byrne was trying to hit Asta, who was breaking up center ice, and just missed.
But Asta will take the draw for the Wildcats. And a puck is a little bit of scrum action going on. Eastview does come away with it momentarily, but a good forecheck there by Eagan on that far side. Actually, the puck's going to stay into the corner where the Cats nearly controlled. But Eastview looks like they're going to be able to break this one out. Taken down on the far side, no penalty coming. Some of the Eastview fans looking for a call there, not going to get it. Long shot, and Manzella gobbles that one up. And Meekin right there to ensure there's no opportunity to rebound. Who said Cats 2-4 in conference play coming into this one? Eastview 3-1. You know, this is one of those games you could look ahead to section pairings potentially too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's granted you've got another 6 weeks or so of regular season, but you know, you start thinking head to head and who gets that home game potentially.
Yeah, and you know, with this conference, it's so tight, and even at the top with Lakeville South, Lakeville North, Rosemount, Burnsville, shockingly, right?
Right.
It's a, you know, it could go any way in conference and sectionals from here on out.
Absolutely.
I mean, every game counts.
Well, Coach Taylor said this is one you really need because your next three are North, South, and Burnsville. Only the North game is at home. And then, oh, by the way, you get Farmington after that, which is not exactly easy down at the Schmitz-Mackey Arena. Quaintance high over the net. You said Eastview, they've got Rosemount here on Saturday. Then they've got Farmington, Lakeville South, and Burnsville. Again, no easy nights in the South Suburban Conference. Here's Wedward trying to lead the rush. One Eagan fan looking for a call, didn't get it. And that puck is going to bounce to be controlled almost by the Wildcats. Slow to get there. Now it does squirt out to the near side. Can the Cats get it out? Trying to get it off the glass and out, and they do indeed. That was number 3, Delmonico, that poked it out. Cats going to make a 4-player change behind the play. Only man staying out was Byrne.
Oh, Gibson nearly picked off that puck at the blue line.
And there's Byrne, looked to come up and make the hit that time. Instead, it goes back deep into the Wildcat zone. Byrne's going to get it, knock it up far side in front of the bench. Hits the referee. Advantage Eagan on that one. They got a break there. Cats going in deep. That was Gibson. Here goes Rife. Check my numbers again. That was Gibson. Yep.
Gibson to Rife.
Rife, thank you. Because we mentioned earlier, because Rife got moved up in place of Asta. Again, we talked about that. It was Myers, Gibson, and Reif now with Aston playing down on that second pairing with White and Lockenmeyer. Change was made sometime in that second period.
I think, and like I said, I think it gives the Eagan the two lines a little more balance.
Yep.
With Tony's energy and, like I said, vision and acceleration. I think it balances the first two lines out.
And we were talking, I wonder from a defensive standpoint if that is part of the reason at all. If because Eastview's going to have that top line out here, you would think every other shift, just a little more opportunity to balance with against those guys. That's why Coach Taylor's over there and we're over here with 10:49 to go.
Thankfully, this is a lot less stressful.
Just at 10 down to 10:41 now to go here in the third period. It's a 2-2 hockey game. A little too early to start using that R word when we're talking about the clock, I think. No opportunity in front. That was nobody there, thankfully, for the Lightning. Meakin backhands it up and out. In the pros, that'd be a 2-minute for delay of game, but instead we're going to grab a new puck from the scorer's table, and we're going to have a face-off to the left. Oh, Mr. Derek Manzella. Quick shot popped way up as it was blocked on the way through. Cats 2-on-3. Asta down the right side. Tries to split a couple of defenders. He'll go for the puck. Takes his man out behind the play.
Byrne keeps it in. Oh, blocker save. Wow. He let that one rip.
And that's kind of what you've got to do sometimes. You got to start thinking that rebound. Shot on goal is never a bad thing.
No. Yeah, and if Wiestrand wouldn't have got his blocker on that might have been a top shelf.
Yep.
Far corner.
There's another one, and Wiestrand watches that go by. Might have got a piece of his blocker on the way through.
Yeah.
Eastview tried to come around near side. Here's an opportunity for Byrne. He's going to go in deep from his defensive position. Cron back at the point as he hopped on the board. Centered in front, nobody there wearing gray. Kept in, however, guess who there? It's got to be Myers. And that goes behind the net. And all the way down, and it's not going to be an icing. Byrne, I think, had a shot at it. Cron might have as well. Down to 9.5 to go in the third. We're still tied at 2 here on the Wildcat Hockey YouTube channel. Opportunity, Johnny tries to elude a man. He's upended that time. Ben Malloy, nice job for Eastview. Here's Cron, he'll dump it back in. Cat's going to be forced to tag. But a good play, though, by Cron just to dump it in. As Cats did change a player behind the way. Eastview tries to bring it ahead to Carroll. Watch closely, Cron.
Cron pickpockets the puck, and
he's going to get it back behind the net. He's got some ice on the near side. Actually, they'll send it back the other way as Drew Carroll was hustling in there for Eastview. Cats can't get it across their own goal line right now. Haven't seen that very often tonight. That's going to go all the way down. Should be an ice. Arm is in the air. Whistle is blown. We are 4 seconds shy of halfway through this third period. Wildcats 2, Lightning 2.
Total shots, Eastview 30, Eagan 29. So it has been a very close game all the way.
Each team has 5 shots so far this period. Quaintance, that one got deflected. I think went off the stick of Wedward on the way through. Manzella, quick save there, got the body on it. Quaintance, kind of a quick shot there.
That was a quick shot.
Yep, Delmonico was shadowing him.
Quite a wrister.
Yep. Now that took all of about 11 seconds. Ernest on the draw for Eastview, Wedward for the Wildcats. Kept in nicely far side. Eastview centered it in front. They were looking for the tip. They had it set up.
Meakin skated back and tipped that into the netting. That was a good heads-up play by Max.
Yeah, it was Quaintance looking for Ernest coming down the slot.
Yeah, Meakin broke that up right at the goal line.
And faceoff's going to come outside the zone. Right in front of Coach Taylor, Coach Watson, Coach Thomas for the Wildcats.
Ooh.
Big hit there.
No call.
Slow to get up is Byrne. Just a slight grogginess there for Aiden Byrne. Eastview got a man down the slot. Quick shot, Manzella.
Oh, Manzella with the nice
just
head.
enough on that one as it trickled wide off the save. Gibby trying to lead the rush. Long shot, and that goes wide. Byrne is still in there. Gets checked, kind of hits into the boards. Quickly grabbed his senses back. Hope he was okay. That was a big hit he took here a little bit ago. And he'll get the puck back right off basically off the Eastview logo here in the Apple Valley Arena. Just dumped it in all the way down. They're going to say the puck was tipped. And Byrne goes back for the Wildcats. Jordan Larkey in for Eastview. See, right before that, it seems like the Cats have been doing a better job here in the last couple of minutes of just getting that puck out of their zone.
Yeah, yes.
No icing that time, was waved off. Big hit down there by one of the Wildcats.
Lackenmeyer, 17.
Thank you.
Yeah, the officials are keeping this game flowing.
Absolutely. Down to 6:42 to go. I'm going to say it in regulation. 2-2 our score.
Yeah, I was trying to play Scrabble with the R word, and I couldn't come up with regulation. Raider.
Yeah?
But.
All right.
Well, they called an icing there.
Yep, 6:31. Both teams still have their timeouts if we are curious. 32-30 now the shots for Eastview. And Eastview, home team, they get to make last change. Top trio back out for Dre Bradley's squad. Third line out there for the Wildcats.
So it's an interesting matchup that they just did here, right? So Eastview's got their top line out there. Eagan's got their third line out there. They're trying to push the puck in our zone and then maybe put it in the back of the net.
But I've noticed, too, for Eagan, I think Wedward's done pretty well on the draw tonight.
Oh, definitely.
So I think that's part of what Coach Taylor's got to be thinking. Here comes Quaintance. Manzella gets almost run over. A goal does leave as Ernest tried to put the Eastview Lightning up, but they do not. We stay tied with just under 6 to go. Good rush that time, though, by Ernest down the left side. But Manzella, he saw him coming right at him, stood his ground.
Yeah, that's that mental toughness. Just like his mother.
He's right now.
I'm still saying four-letter words to Thomas.
31 saves so far for Manzella. Weestrand for Eastview has 28. And he's not going to have one there as that puck kind of went through the crease, just above the top of it. You can look at to get something set up. There was a chance in front. Kind of went just wide of the Eastview net. Well, the Cats pinch it in far side. Meekin, he does keep it in. Aggressive play there by the senior. Back out. Kept in. Willer, yep, he did keep it in. That shot blocked in front. Willer hustles out to get it.
Still kept it in.
They did keep it in. I thought it came out. That's why the referee is right there to his credit. That one did come out. And Gibson tries to dump it in as the Cats are going to change. Looks like one that time. That puck is tipped down into the Wildcat zone off the stick of Schoonover. 5 minutes to go in regulation. It's 2-2 Wildcats. Lightning. Asta for the Wildcats. Couldn't get anything going at center, so those dump back. We'll give it a shot again. These few players just lost a stick. Here's an opportunity. Lockenmeyer. And the blocker save. A rebound. Weestrand with the nice reach back grab with that puck. Lockenmeyer, what an opportunity there. Good shot going for that far post.
Yeah, they've been picking on the blocker side of Weestrand all night.
Face-off will be to Weestrand's right. Cats keep it in. Long shot. Tip just wide. Bird with the initial shot. Some of these few fans looking for a call there behind the play. Eastview yet to be penalized tonight. Cats have had 2 infractions. Long shot. Got through. All the way through off the stick of Cron, looking for some pinball action in front.
And held in by Byrne.
Absolutely.
Oh, nearly tipped in by
And the net is off as well.
Asta there, nearly tipped in on the short side.
Tell you, I like both of these defensive pairings tonight for the Wildcats. I think they both had a lot of good moments.
Yeah, really well-balanced line play on the forward side of things. And like I said, defense has been holding their own. And Derek has had a phenomenal night in the net.
Absolutely. You know, when you look at those shots that Derek's faced, yes, it's a lot of them, but he's had good looks at, I'd say, what, 80%, 90% of them?
Yeah, definitely. He hasn't been screened all that much.
Right.
This is interesting. So a lot of the teams we face in this conference, they get a lot of players out in front of the net.
Absolutely. See Rosemount last Saturday, for example.
Yes. I was thinking Cloquet as well.
Yeah.
Very similar.
There's just some big boys up there. It's a top line for Eastview opportunity. Manzella rebound.
Save.
And he reaches out and grabs it. Kind of a tough save initially. Kind of had to jump up a little bit, hit him basically in the middle of the chest. 3:43 to go. Lightning 2, Wildcats 2. We were 1-1 after 2, and then the teams, number 7 for each team, scored less than a minute apart. Myers for the Wildcats after Johnson scored for Eastview.
Dumped and no penalty.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to – it's going to have to be, I guess, even more blatantly obvious.
Egregious.
I don't know, yeah.
That's
I think that's a penalty back in the first period.
that word egregious is for Sean Bohr. He wanted me to start using bigger words. Pull out the thesaurus. So.
Okay. I always want to keep our viewers happy.
We do get requests.
That's
the other R word.
Yes.
Request.
Yes. 3 minutes to go in regulation. And quick save there. Manzella probably wisely puts the big mitt down on that one. Kind of an apt song right now, a little Right Now. Van Halen.
Right Now. On the 1984 album. Well, actually, it was a cassette.
I thought it was 5150 album.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It was 5150.
Yeah.
I was thinking, yeah, you are correct. That was not David Lee Roth.
No, that was Sammy. Dumped in by the Lightning. As we get back to the 2020s, not the 1980s. Kept in opportunity. Oh, it was there. Oh, nice job of getting down there by the Wildcat. He centered in front. Quinn Thompson is there. And Manzella says, not tonight, sir.
That was fancy sledding by Byrne there.
Yes.
To really confuse the Eastview forward. I don't know what you call that, but
it was nice.
Most likely saved a goal, maybe a shot for sure.
At least a very quality opportunity. That shot high off the glass, deep in the Eastview zone. 2:06 to go in regular. Shot in front. Oh, Cats couldn't quite get it. That was Johnny Myers there with an opportunity. A little extra poke there. Not liked by the Eastview fans. Cats going to make another partial change, it looks like. Cron goes off. Burns going to go deep into the circle. Myers back. Went just past Johnny, who was kind of drifting back towards that left point. Dumped in that time by the Wildcats up into the netting. And we'll have a face-off we're now down to a $1.57 in regulation. Face-off, they're going to say we'll be in the Eastview zone to the right of Ben Wiestrand, who now has 33 saves on the night. There's Byrne back on the ice. Boy, he was not off for very long.
No. Nor was Meakin.
And again, probably wisely hung on to by Manzella. Just don't give any kind of a rebound here. I would imagine both goalies will be basically eating pucks at this point.
Yeah, this kind of smells like another OT game.
.100 seconds left.
That's some fancy mathematics.
It's that 196 education.
Yeah.
Right
No,
there.
no.
Here's the Asta for the Wildcats. Nice play that time by Espinda Bannock for Eastview to knock that one away. hit there that the Eastview student section liked. Well, tried to get to, I think it was Byrne the intended target there, but Asta got in the way. Asta's going to send it in. We're back out to neutral. Here's Byrne. Numbers not in his favor, but he's going to carry deep into the Eastview zone. Just center. Oh, that nearly went off an Eastview stick. Byrne.
Gate save and a blocker save there.
Minute to go in regulation. Shot from way out, and he'll hang on to that one. Weestrand with the glove.
That was some great hustle by Aiden Byrne there. Wow.
And what a smart play for a defenseman to go in like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Too many times they just they'll dump it.
And he had no defenders following him.
No. Cats were changing up behind. And he'd been out there quite a while, so he had to be gassed. Can anybody put this one away before we go to overtime? We've got 47 seconds left before we get to that point. Cats just try to dump it in. It's going to be outside the Eastview blue line. Cats got to tag up. They do. 35 left in regulation. Reif goes in deep for the Wildcats. Eastview tries to send out a long pass. And there's an opportunity. Quaintance, nice, ridden out nicely over there by the Wildcats. Meekin.
Yep, kicked out by Max.
Inside 20 to go. One last rush potential here for the Wildcats. Reif, did he get a piece of that? No, he did not. So the face-off back in the Wildcat zone with 12.7 seconds left in regulation. Eagan Wildcats 2, the Eastview Lightning 2. Shots 39-36 Eastview. He's got that top line out still. And they do get control written out on the near side boards. Clock continues to tick down. We're down to 5. Meekin will backhand it around. Opportunity in front. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We've got ourselves free hockey.
This will be the 4th overtime game.
Shots right now, 39 for Eastview. They had 14 that period. Wildcats have 12 for a total of 36.
So just to explain how OT works in District 196, so there's a 3-minute respite for the players, and then it'll be an 8-minute period obviously the first one who scores, period's over.
Yep. Eastview on the year, they do have one tie in conference play. That was, they tied Prior Lake 4-4 back on December the 19th.
That's a good tie.
Yes, absolutely. In Eastview, they've won 3 of 4 coming into this one. Cats had won 7 in a row until they had that 3-0 loss at Rosemount last time out. So both teams looking to stay positive in the stretch they're in right now. Quick recap of our scoring tonight. Eastview 1-0, 1:16 into the second period. Josh Ernesti with a goal, single assist to Jake Kemper. Cats tied it up at 6:48 on a tremendous play. Myers to Reif. Highlight reel goal that time. Go to the third. We're tied at 1. Eastview gets one at 2:09. Colin Johnson from Ryan Quaintance. And at 3:05, less than a minute later, it's Myers and Reif. This time it's Myers lighting the lamp on a nice feed from Reif. Saves right now, we've got 34 for Eastview's Ben Weestrand and 37 for Manzella of the Wildcats. That's Derek Manzella.
I wasn't going to throw you off, Mike, with your fancy math, but have you ever tried this at home where you punch 60 seconds into a microwave and it ticks off 60 seconds? You punch in 100 and it ticks off 60 seconds. Think about it.
There is your science lesson tonight.
Can't explain it. It just happens.
That's good. That's good. You know, Taylor might bring that one up in class in his Dakota Hills Middle School classes. That's good.
Well, if you're into nuking things, you know what I mean.
I guess. Oh.
Just trying to throw Mike off on his game tonight. He's been doing a great job as a guest play-by-play announcer, so really appreciate the effort. And, Thomas, we miss you. But, yeah, we got her running in probably the third period. We may be broadcasting intermittently at this point. We're not really sure.
Let's give Greg Byrne a shout-out, too. He was definitely helping set things up here tonight. You guys are the technology wizards. I just showed up and you gave me a headset and said, here, go.
Yeah, so. Really a great thanks to Greg Byrne for helping us out as well, and bringing the equipment to the arena.
Absolutely. Saturday night, we're both broadcasting from the Eagan Civic Arena. 7 o'clock scheduled start. The Lakeville North Panthers coming to town. Game will be on the Wildcat Hockey YouTube channel. For local viewers, it's also going to be on Eagan TV, Channel 20 and Channel 859. Second game of the year broadcast by the local cable channel. So they put 8 minutes up on the clock. Manzella says he's ready. Eastview's netminder Westrand lifts his glove. He's ready. Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
We're ready. The referee apparently not. There we go. Now we're going.
So in our 3 overtime games, Eagan is 1-2 on the season. So let's see if we can even up the
Johnny Myers pipe.
Crossbar.
That took 11 seconds. Just missed that time for the Cats as well. Golden opportunity down low.
Near stuff by Johnny Myers.
A little too far. Meek can reach for that one. Eastview with an opportunity. Backhand. Manziel got that pad down. Actually, I never got to him. Unlike pro hockey, we are playing 5-on-5 here in this overtime. And faceoff's going to come back in the Wildcat zone. Both teams, good opportunities to end this one early. Cats with a couple of golden opportunities.
That heads up defensive play in the Eagan zone was number 13, Henry Reif.
Thank you. You know, that's a great example, too. A forward comes back, has to make that defensive play. Truly a team game. All the way down, another icing on the Wildcats. And now when they crank up the poison, nothing but a good time. I like it in overtime. $7:14 to go in this one, in the overtime. We do know if there's a winner, it's going to be a 3-2 score. Will it be Eagan? Will it be Eastview? Will it be a tie? Meekin long shot.
Aiden White scores for Eagan.
The Cats 1-0-1.
The rebound off of Westrand's pad from Aiden Byrne to Aiden White. 4-5. 5 puts it in the back of the net.
101 in overtime, the time of that one.
And the celebration ensues.
Get the official announcement here. Well, they gave it to White. They're not announcing assists, but bottom line, Wildcats 3, Lightning 2.
Well, we're gonna, because of Greg's effort and because of Aiden's effort, we're gonna give Aiden Byrne the assist.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a rebound off of Westrand's pad, and Aiden White put it in the net, and we get 2 points on this game, which was well fought, well deserved on both ends. Eastview played phenomenal. They played very disciplined too. No penalties tonight.
That was a huge 2 points for the Wildcats.
And there's a proud Papa there, Greg. We gave Aiden the assist. It was phenomenal. Aiden to Aiden.
Yes. Oh, I like that.
And we also thank you again for helping us get this crazy programming set up and operational.
So on that note and that shot, look at the Cats. Well, they're going to head to the locker room really happy. Eastview, not so much. And once again, your final score from the Apple Valley Sports Arena. It's the Eagan Wildcats 3, Eastview Lightning 2. Thanks for watching us on the Wildcat Hockey YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.
ESPN Ocho.